Good morning.
Good morning. How's the busiest man in rock and roll?
Just trying to keep it up.
What's I actually missed you. I missed Jackyl Thursday this year in Sturgis because we had to come back. One of my buddies got married on Friday night on the other side of Montana and kind of ruined my plans. But
that's unacceptable.
I did though get my fill of Jesse James bourbon while I was there, and I did hear the new single "Rally" like everywhere we were.
Well, good deal. I love that, man. We've been celebrating the release of that new record, and we're up in Ocean City, Maryland, at Ocean City Bike Week starting tonight, and then we had to work our way over through Tennessee and finish up in Missouri at another big rally called Lake of the Ozarks.
Is Throttle Fest done, or is it still coming?
When the Full Throttle Saloon burnt down last year, we kind of pushed off doing the Throttle Fest because the construction's still underway, and we're trying to get up on top of it. We just barely you saw it. I mean, we barely just got across the finish line to be able to get something open,
Right.
But we're trying to get, all the construction as much finished as we can, and next August will be on top of us real quick.
Well, we've been rocking out to the new album. It's pretty rowdy, man.
I'm proud of it, and it's the thickest sounding record that I think we've ever recorded. And I bought this old Neve console from the Chunking Studios up in New York that went out of business. And that thing just sounds like butter. It's a great sounding board, and I think it made the record sound really great.
What are we calling the new record on the radio? Since we can't, is it ROWYCO? You use your imagination.
Rowico, yeah, it stands for. You have to see the album cover for that for the actual what that stands for to make sense.
Well, the 8th studio album. It's only been out like a month, right?
Yeah, just a few weeks, and it was released the same time as Sturgis, and we're real proud of the new property over the two. I just got to interject this because we moved. The other property was on 30 acres, and now we're on 600 acres. So you not only have the Full Throttle Saloon, but you've got an Olympic-sized swimming pool, you've got a convenience store, all-you-can-eat breakfast buffet, RV hookups, 300 cabins, tent camping. I mean, it's everything you need. You don't even have to leave the property for the entire week, and then of course the Full Throttle Saloon sitting there. So and we're calling the campground the Pappy Hoyle Campground, PAPPYHOEL Campground. Pappy is the one, he invented the rally, created the rally 77 years ago.
Right. I know we're short on time. I just want to get to one quick question because I want to know if you were approached at all for the AC/DC gig.
Well, I'm real close friends with Brian Johnson.
Right.
When all of that went down, I was sticking really close with Brian. I was actually with him on the last show he sang with him. And I was out hanging with him, and he was having trouble with his equilibrium, and his ears was bothering him, and and I was just really concerned about him. But no, Cliff and I stayed in touch through the whole thing, and but I think it was pretty well known that my alliance was beside Brian, and I can't imagine anybody else ever singing for AC/DC but Brian. Even now, and Axl's Axl Rose, and he's a great singer and stuff. But and I'm flattered that people mentioned that maybe I should be doing it. But Brian Johnson is the singer for AC/DC. He still got it, and I think that and I pray that at one point he gets back with them.
I saw that show in Vegas just before he was done, and man, he's still just killing it.
He's Brian Johnson, and even on his worst night, he's still Brian Johnson.
Exactly right.
You just can't beat that. And he's almost 70 years old, and to get out there and be able to to give it everything he's got. I mean, so whenever he says I've got a problem, you'd think that everybody would be respectful and let him take a chance to address it and take care of it, which he has been doing. And I venture to say you'll see him back up on the stage before too long, and I pray it's back with AC/DC.
Yeah, I hope so. And I hope to see Jackyl back here in Billings, Montana soon.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. And check out the new Jackyl record, Rowico. Go to Pappy Hoyle Campground, make your reservation to come stay at the Full Throttle Saloon, and hell, everybody's year's planned already right there.
Well, I promise I'll catch you next year. Jesse James Dupree, thanks a lot for calling, man. Good to hear from you always.